Hello, today I'm attempting the Polygonle puzzle. This is essentially a Wordle variant where the shapes tell you which letters get repeated. So for example, if that's RE, then that has to be RE because the blue hexagon is R and the red square is E. But of course we don't know that at all, it could be something completely different. However, let's try weird, because that will give us some information, won't it? Right, so it is an E, but we don't have an R or a D to go after it. And we don't have the letter that goes before it either. So I think this might just have to be a case of going through the alphabet and seeing what can go first and fourth in this word. And also what's going to be the last letter, because it's very close to being something like tented, but that fails because we've ruled out the D. So T could very well be the first and fourth letters, but I don't know what the rest of the word would be. What's the last letter going to be as well? So it could be, it's almost something like puppet, but obviously not quite. How about sensei? I don't think that's very likely to be correct, but at least we'll know if there's an S, because it could be a plural, of course. So I think this is worth a try. Okay, it's not worth a try. There isn't an S at all. At least we've ruled out the N as well, so that's one less letter that can go at the end. I still like the idea of the L going last. I don't know what would come after that. If it's not a T, it could be a P. I mean, that just makes me think of pepper, which it can't be for several reasons. Oh, it's so close to being people as well, but obviously that would be EL, would be the wrong way around at the end. How about two L's there? Doesn't look promising either. F, no, G. That almost looks like a sort of a word from geology. I mean, it almost looks like the word geology. I can imagine something as a geogel, but I don't think that's likely to be correct. That doesn't look promising either, nor does that. Mermen, but we've ruled out the R and the N. So there are a few less common letters than the ones I've tried. One of them's going to have to be correct. This might just require a bit of silent thinking, which is not going to make for a good video. Leglet. I don't think that's a word. But it definitely could end in a T, couldn't it? It's very close to the word pellet as well. It's just the repeated letters are slightly in the wrong place. That's clearly not correct. It's not going to be a Q. It really feels like it should be texted or something like that, but we just can't have a D at the end. If it's an L at the end. liking the look of that either. We're really close, and it's a 6-letter word. It should be a lot easier than some of the longer ones. How about if that was a T instead? Oh, it could be regret. I regret using up the R so early because I want to try it to see if I get the T at the end. Leglet? Probably not. No. Pulpit? I think I'm thinking of pulpit, which is obviously a completely different word that is not correct. How about if it's a Y at the end? That could be a T or a P. It sort of looks like pulley, doesn't it? But it can't be. It's almost memory as well, but again, it's quite clearly not. Could be that, which is I think a Turkish name, which is obviously not going to be correct, but it fits the pattern. That if the M is there. So we could have a T or an L. I mean, it was quite close to wigwam as well, but that's not right either. That is not how you spell people, unfortunately. It's not a Z. It's obviously not an X. Fairly sure it's not a C. Oh, it sort of looks like the V, but we've ruled out the R, and I'm not sure that's a word anyway. Velvet is a word though. That's got to be worth a try, hasn't it? Oh, it's a V. I didn't try a V earlier. Such an uncommon letter, but I kept up my streak of never taking more than 3 guesses. Very happy with that. I think that was a surprisingly tricky one considering it was so short. Pretty happy with that. Let me know how you got on. Thank you for watching. That's the polygonal puzzle for today, and bye for now.